they just say it, or spend some time in...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down, Jam. At their own 29-yard line.
Only a gain of one on the game's opening play.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hawk 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 60.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. McMillan, the man in motion. They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 3rd and 2. McMillan comes in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Lee Getz. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 37.
huge play on 4th down. 37 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second TD catch of the season.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been. But not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it at the 12. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I think G, hey, watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, all from the music. They like, what he on? He's out there in the middle.
What's right? Right in Texas.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hey, who knows? Hey.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of
3rd down. 3 to go.
3rd and 3.
11.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On first and 10, they'll set in trouble, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Third and a yard.
19 Tiger, 19. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Panther and left. Viking 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The extra point is good. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jump in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave and now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a rich with your insides? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life just slows you down. Your body gets acting down. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here we go, let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Rolling right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, ready? Right. 18. What's that?
Back to throw, Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Now, Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Rangers, 19 Tiger, 19 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's in! Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 16-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 18.
Now Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Look the hot. All right. At 18. What's that? Buggy.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Tony. 2J.
Hey, watch the back on this play.
They try the right side this time, and that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
The 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Hey,
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return coming from the 14. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go. All right.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Now a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
32-yard line.
Here we go. 60 by Mustang 19. Steady.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in right side by Lee Kett.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. McMillan, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. I mean, how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Lee Kett in motion. Here's a toss as they look to run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Third down and 9.
18 Rattler. 70 left, Panther 11, Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. 15 yards through the air. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Panthers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken around the 11. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Stroud. Forced out wide. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hey, south.
They will indeed go as they... And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Get it.
Handoff here, up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here we go.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here we go. 118. Robbie. Good night.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cowboys.
36-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
All right.
Stroud to throw. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. I think they're defensively gummed up the works a little bit. And he'll bring up 2nd down.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
2nd and 10.
Teamwork. 118. What's that?
Stroud going to set up the throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
118.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
18, what's that?
Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
On the quick, right? 118, what's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers will add 1 more onto their big lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh, ready?
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Tony.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long. McMillan comes in motion.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he gets back to Hardman. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Check. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Tadarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
18. Outside. Out to the right. Out to the right. Out to the right.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
32-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
On first down, it's Stroud. A toss left. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
33, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run. It's counted. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, When did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Second and 11.
Cougar 19.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look at my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Tried everything I thought that I may need. I've
I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've heard, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Hold me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Cop the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Nation. gon' pull up in a black Benz, taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour.